guys, welcome to another edition of How Young Entrepreneurs Made Their First Million. Today's edition, I have an amazing lady, a beautiful lady, a very well talented young entrepreneur, and she's going to be sharing with us how she made her first million. So welcome to another edition of How Young Entrepreneurs Made Their First Million.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right. My name is Theresa Achanya, and I'm a student of Obafemi Awolowo University. I'm a freelancer, and I specialize in website design and project management.
Your hobbies?
All right. So my hobbies, one thing that I love to do majorly is I love to cook. Yeah, I actually love to cook. Then I love to sing as well, and I love to dance, but I don't really know how to dance.
So what qualities do you believe are essential for a successful entrepreneur?
All right, so the qualities I believe are essential for a successful entrepreneur. The first thing is, one, you have to have leadership skills, because when as an entrepreneur you're dealing with people. So if you don't know how to lead people, there is no way you'll be successful as an entrepreneur. Then the next thing is communication. You have to be good at communicating and understanding people. If you lack communication skills, there's no way you'll be able to be successful as an entrepreneur as well. And then the next thing is networking. As an entrepreneur, if you really want to be successful, the major skill you need to have is networking. You have to know how to network with people if you want to be successful in that field.
How did you make your first million?
All right, that's a very interesting question, because okay, how I made my first million. That's a very long story. Yeah, because I feel like that's a part of my life entirely. As at the time I made my first million, I never imagined I could make a million then. Yeah, because I'm still a student. I just finished my exam. I just finished my part 2 exam. I'm going to part 3. So I never imagined myself to have made 1 million naira in my life. So now I actually made my first million was in the process of trying to get myself out of the suffering I was, because I am actually from a background that things were very, very difficult, and I grew up being so independent that I had to scout for lots of opportunities until I found one. I did various things actually. I did a lot of things. So I was once a teacher, a primary school teacher. I taught for about 5 years. Then I was also a fashion designer. Yeah, and the reason why I was doing this thing, the reason why I ventured into this teaching and fashion designing at the same time was because of the fact that things were not okay at home at all. Things were very difficult, and I had to support my parents and also had to move my career forward. So I felt that as at that time when I was actually working as a teacher and also as a stylist, because I worked as a stylist, the money was not anything at all. What I initially did was, okay, I remember when I was a fashion designer, I had to do nights in order for me to gather up to 100k. So I felt that, okay, like if I keep going like this, I don't think I'll be able to like fund my education rather. So what I did was I went online and I used to hear people talk about being a programmer, being a developer and the likes. So I felt, okay, I think the world is evolving, and let me check out the internet and see something else I can actually give a trial that can help change my story for good. So I went online and made research, and I found website design. As at that time, I started to watch YouTube videos. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't know anything about tech. So what I did was I used my phone to kind of design a mini website for my fashion brand. But today, believe me, now that I'm an expert, that website is a total mess. Like, it's rubbish. So now I took it upon myself to venture into the tech world. So I equipped myself with website design skills and project management skills. I went into the freelancing world, and then I started to make money. And then as I was making the money, for me to actually earn that first million, I never started with earning my first million, with earning millions. I started very little. I started by earning hundreds of thousands before I got a million. So what I did was I kept on improving myself, and discovered that if I don't have enough value, there's no way I'll be able to make millions to get it with my skills. So That was basically how I was able to make my first million.
So, what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs looking to make their first million?
Okay, the best advice I can give to entrepreneurs looking to make their first million is to improve on their knowledge, ensure that they have the value that they need to acquire the 1 million, their first 1 million. Because if you don't have the value to give out, there is no way you can actually you have to give out something in exchange for something. So if you don't have the value worth a million naira, there is no way you'll be able to make that amount of money.
How do you handle stress and maintain motivation during tough times?
All right. So how I handle stress. The thing is, how I handle stress most of the time is I just keep doing what I know I'm supposed to do at that time, because I know myself that if I should stop doing that thing I'm supposed to do, laziness is going to set in. I see myself greater than who I am today. I see myself becoming a better woman, a better lady in the future, and I see myself empowering younger ones just the way I got empowered. Because one thing that actually also helped me get to this level I am is because of the community that I actually found. I discovered a community, and then the community actually built me to this extent. So I also see myself impacting life just the way my life got impacted through that same community.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite.
You're welcome.
And I hope my audience have been able to learn something from everything you have said.
I hope so too.
So, see you in our next video.
Bye.